Hello world, how are we all doing today? I hope you're having a great day. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today I'm going to be talking to you about what the title suggests, which is making a Grand Theft Auto short film. And yeah, so let's get straight into it. Now before we get actually into it, I'm going to explain who I am. My name is Zach, also known as ZakkyEiya, that's my YouTube username, and I'm going to be making a GTA5 short film. Now today I'm going to be telling you a bit about how you can contribute to the film, and different people will be able to do different things. So of course, if you're an actor or if you're an editor or any of that, you will have a place in the film. You have a you can have a role to play. So I'm going to bring up a menu right now in a second actually, and just give you an idea of what's to come. So right now, of course, you are in the menu and you can see that there are different kind of titles, different roles that people can play, and next to the title is a time. Those times correspond with when the part of the video is referring to that part of the title. So for example, if it's actor at 3:21, that means that you'd want to click on 3:21 to go to your part to see what you're interested in. What I do recommend is going to also, once you finish with your part of the video, I would recommend that you listen to the end of the video as well, and there will be a time next to that title being the end. So I think you'll understand. It's quite self-explanatory, so let's get straight into it. Alright, so you either clicked on actors or you just waited for the timer to stop after the menu. Whatever it may be, right now I would assume you should be, at least if you want to be an actor, you're on the right part of the video. So I'm going to be telling you a lot about what you need to do if you want to become an actor for the GTA5 short film. So I'm going to tell you the requirements and also the numbers, if you like. So we need at least 13 to 15 people for the we need 13 to 15 people for the short film, and that's going to be for different roles for different parts of the film. So that will be awesome. That includes like extras, and it also includes main characters. We have most main characters already, but there's still some main characters to go that we need people to act out. Now what do you need for being a main character, or for any character, any actor in the film? All you need is a copy of Grand Theft Auto 5 PlayStation 4. It needs to be PlayStation 4. I am so sorry, Xbox One users, if you are wanting to do this and you're an Xbox One, I'm sorry you will not be able to take part on this. It's only because I don't have an Xbox and neither do my friends, so we can't obviously support Xbox One users. However, GTA 5 PS4 users, what you will need, of course, is what I've said, the copy of GTA 5. You will not need a capture card. That is not necessary. It's helpful if you do have one, but again, not necessary at all. What you will need is a headset, and that's not for voice acting. That is so that when the character is speaking, you can talk into the headset, and thanks to the GTA 5 technology that Rockstar implemented, as you talk through your microphone, your character will talk accordingly, or at least move its mouth accordingly, to give it more of a realistic effect. And that's what we want to be able to do. We want to give it more of a realistic effect. So if you can do that, if you can talk into your headset, I mean, I only have this. I have the headphone. Of course I have a proper microphone, but I have that. That's what I'm going to be using for my part, so you can just use that. That's fine, and that's pretty much all you need, really. Of course Skype is also mandatory, but that's a constant without the whole thing. Everyone needs a Skype, so that's that. So please do apply via Skype. Just message me on my name at VGUKItzak, and I made that name when I was 12, so don't judge me, please. And yeah, that's pretty much all you need to know. So just apply, just say who you are, say that you watched the video and that you're very interested, say that what you've done before. If you have any experience in acting in real life or on a short kind of machinima film, just tell me and I'll be interested, and we'll have a conversation. And just, yeah! So now I recommend that you click to the end of the video, or at least at the point at the timer on the screen right now, and you can see when the end of the video is. Cameramen, how are we all doing today? I hope you're having a great day. Now of course, for a film, you need to be able to record. We need to have people who can record different parts of the film. So what you will need is Skype. That's a constant. Everyone needs a Skype who's going to be taking part in the GTA 5 film. You need to have a Skype, and you need to have a capture card. You can't use the share button on PlayStation 4. I'm so sorry if you thought you'd be able to get away with that. You can't get away with that because just the resolution, the graphics aren't great, and also the frame rate isn't great either. So we need to be able to toy around with the frame rate for editors and all that. So you make sure that you have a Game Capture HD. Anything will work. Elgato, Roxio, Avermedia, Hallpodgy, any of them will work. And that's all you need, of course, just GTA 5 and that, and Skype, of course, and that's pretty much it. Now I recommend that you go to the end of the video and you can find out what everyone needs to know there. So I'll see you there. Now, voice actors, of course, this is not a silent film, so we need voice actors. We need people who are going to talk in the film. Now, there are certain things that you'll need to be a voice actor. Of course, Skype is mandatory for any role you play in the movie, whether you're an actor, an editor, a director, whatever it might be, you need to have Skype. So that's that. But for voice actors, we also need you to have a good microphone, not a toaster microphone. We need to have a proper microphone. A Blue Snowball will do, Blue Yeti, any Audio Technica. Headsets, gaming headsets will work maybe if we don't have that many applicants, which I'm sure we will, but if we don't, of course, then headset users will be allowed to do it. Headset users will be kind of taken on into the film crew. But if you have a headset, like a gaming headset, whether it be a Turtle Beach or whatever, and someone else has a microphone, like a proper microphone, a bit like this one, I have a Blue Yeti, then the Blue Yeti person will be chosen most likely, just because we need to have the best quality to make this the best quality kind of film, you know? You of course need to be able to speak English, and actually being able to do different accents and all of that, being able to put a bit of a twist on your own voice is definitely very, very good. But of course, if you can't do that, if you just want to be able to talk in your own voice, that is fine too. That is absolutely fine. So that's basically all you need for voice acting. What I would now suggest is that you click on the end of the video. There's a time on the screen right now, so you can click to the end of the video and find out the rest of the stuff. What is a film without editing? Well, we need people to piece together the film. Now, we're actually saying that we've got the post-production we really need. I'm going to be doing post-production, and so is my friend. But if you are amazing at post-production, if you have like a degree, or if you just basically have a lot of skill and a lot of talent and kind of experience in post-production, still, please do give me a Skype message on my Skype, which is at the bottom of the screen, and I will definitely be interested in what you have to say. Of course, what I will say though is VFX editors are way more in demand. We really need VFX editors. I mean, I can do VFX, I'm very fluent in After Effects, I know how to use it properly and all of that, but VFX, you know, I have so much to do that really it'd be helpful to have some weight lifted on my shoulders. So basically 2 VFX editors would be key, would be great to have on board. So if you can use After Effects, we need 2 of those, and then we also need 1 VFX editor who can do 3D modeling, because I have no experience in that really. I am able to use one software, but it really is, it's Element 3D for After Effects. For those VFX editors that know a bit about editing, you'll probably know about the plugin Element 3D, but I'm looking for people who basically know how to use Element. If you know how to use Maya, you're definitely getting in. That's definite. Or Autodesk, or any of that kind of Autodesk projects. If you're able to use Autodesk projects, you're definitely going to be given a role in the film. Saying that, that's pretty much it for VFX. So if you're interested in VFX, add me on Skype and talk to me about it and tell me your ideas. Now I would suggest that you go to the end of the video so you can find out more information, more very, very critical information about the film. So I'll see you there. Of course, every film needs a producer. Although we've got a producer, we do need co-producers. We need 2 co-producers to be precise. So what we need a co-producer's kind of job is for this is to kind of look at different things and kind of just generally make sure that the film is going peachy, and also just help out with general ideas. And what I mean by that is looking at different locations for different scenes that might be helpful, kind of going around with me on the GTA5 map and looking at different parts of the film, parts of the film, but of the game, and looking at what the game will offer us and how we can use that to kind of suit us. That's the kind of thing that a co-producer will do. They'll also be checking up on the different roles and different people who are doing different things, be it, you know, trying to answer any questions that anyone has, just that kind of general leadership kind of thing, I suppose. Something that's very, very, very important. So if you're interested in that, please do write it down in Skype, and I will, add me and all that good stuff, and then I will talk to you about it, of course. After that, though, you can now go to the end of the video where you'll find out more about the kind of the film, and you'll find out more information that you really do need to know about the film if you want to be a part of it. So I'll see you there. So we need a GFX team for GFX stuff for the film, so thumbnails and all that good stuff, and logos that might be inside the film. We need people to be able to create those. So if you are fluent in Photoshop or anything of that sort, and you have the skills that we think that you'd be capable of doing something great for the film, please don't hesitate to message me on Skype and apply, and just give me some idea of the kind of work that you're able to produce. Send me some links and all that good stuff, and that's great. So now I'm going to go to the end of the video where I'm going to be explaining everything that's pretty much critical. So now I've explained everything to all of you, basically different roles, all that. Now you at least should know what's going on and what different kind of thing you could take part in. With that being said, one thing I will say is, and I don't know if I mentioned this in all of them, I hope I did, but just in case, I do need you to have Skype so that we can talk, so we have a communication platform in which we'll be able to talk and just socialize with each other, to make sure that everyone's on the same level, make sure that everyone understands what's going on, all that good stuff. You know, when you're acting, you need to be able to know exactly what I need you to do, or what any other director needs you to do, or any of that sort. And yeah, if you're an editor, then we need you to know that you have a deadline or something of that sort. Anything, sharing screens so we can confer with each other about different parts of editing. But with that being said, that's pretty much everything you need to know. So of course, I hope you are all very interested in what's happening. If you have any questions at all, you can either Skype me or you can just write down in the comment section below. I'd be happy to answer every single question. You'll probably get a reply in within the 12 hours of really commenting on the video. So with that being said, thank you all so much for watching. I really hope this film goes well, because I'm really putting a lot of work into it, and I hope that you do too if you are put into the team, if you're recruited, if you like, into the film crew. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video, everybody. Have a great day, and I will see you soon, hopefully.